Today I'd like to recognize Alberta O. Jones. Alberta O. Jones was a trailblazing black woman who, in her short life, left a trail of accomplishments unheard of for a woman of color at that time. Miss Jones was born in Louisville, Kentucky on November 12, 1930, to Odell and Sarah Crawford Jones. She graduated from Louisville Central High School in 1948 and then attended Louisville Municipal College, which later merged with the University of Louisville during desegregation, and majored in accounting. She attended the U of L Law School for 1 year, transferring to Howard University School of Law for her degree and graduating fourth in her class in 1959. During her time at Howard University, Jones served on the staff of the Howard Law Journal and worked as a student counselor. Upon graduating, she had several interviews in Washington, and Senator John Sherman Cooper offered his office as a study space for the bar exam. Jones was active in the civil rights movement, taking part in protest marches in Louisville and attending the March on Washington in August 1963. Upon returning from Washington, she formed the Independent Voters Association of Louisville and was very involved with the Louisville chapter of the Urban League. She rented voting machines and taught African Americans how to use the machines to vote. She was also active in the NAACP. Another of her causes was a fundraising effort to pay for the medical bills of a young man, James Bulky Welch, who lost his arm saving his dog trapped under a train, purchasing for him prosthetic arms by auctioning a car. She was the first African American sports lawyer, negotiating Muhammad Ali, then known as Cassius Clay's, first boxing contract and managing his business affairs. She then became Louisville, Jefferson County's first black female prosecutor. She truly was making a name for herself as an up-and-coming force in the African American community. But this shining star's promising career was cut short in August of 1965. On August 4th, 1965, Miss Jones received a call from a friend asking her to meet, to which she agreed, even though it was late in the evening. She never came home that night, and in the morning, the family reported her missing. Miss Jones was found later that day by two boys who saw her body floating in the Ohio River. The car Miss Jones had been driving was found 1 day later, several blocks away from the Sherman-Minton Bridge. Her killing was first attributed to drowning. However, her car had blood inside, and a subsequent autopsy determined that Miss Jones had been subjected to several severe blows to the head before entering the water. Miss Jones' murder was one of 6 unsolved murders in the area that year. On September 28, 1965, a Courier-Journal headline declared 300 interviewed in Jones' murder, and the article announced Police Chief William E. Bindner's plan to increase police patrols in Louisville's West End. The investigation ultimately determined that she had been beaten unconscious with a brick, and witnesses recalled seeing a body tossed by 3 unidentified men from the bridge. 3 years after Jones's death, her purse was found hanging off the Sherman-Minton Bridge in near perfect condition, containing her wallet and ID, but no cash, a partial dental plate, and several key rings. Investigators were unable to develop any leads, and her case went cold. In 2017, efforts were made to reopen the Jones case, but despite these efforts, Alberta Jones's murder remains unsolved. In 2018, the FBI added Miss Jones to its list of cold cases, where it remains to this day. Many theories arose surrounding the motive for Jones's murder. She might have been targeted for her work as a prosecutor or registering black people to vote. Others speculated that she had been the victim of a robbery or targeted by the Nation of Islam for her work assisting Muhammad Ali. Whatever the reason, the tragic murder of Alberta O. Jones is still felt by her relatives and community today. And though she was the victim of a brutal, senseless crime, her light, passion, and commitment to equality and justice will never be extinguished. Thank you.